Hello there, y'all. It's Adam and it's Emoticon and Sup on the mic here. We're trying to get technical difficulties figured out here. We've got
GRAvITy. We got Fox versus Snake going on here, and we're going to be seeing this pretty interesting matchup in my opinion. Fox, you know, a notoriously super fast faller, super rush down aggressive character. Snake, a lot more passive, likes to throw his grenades, get the combos going. Very short combos, but very, very high damage. You got to make sure you're watching your step at all times against this character. Super, super dangerous. So, we got Shun going off stage and GRAvITy going for the edge guards, going for a C4 recovery, going high. Fox very good at juggling and catching people landing though. It's one of his biggest strengths as a character, so you've got to watch out for that when you're considering that as an option. And right now, we're seeing some neutral going on, and that's going to be the up smash, take the first stock. And we're seeing some lasers coming out. Going to be trying to extend this lead. Very, very nice against Snake because he can build up that damage so fast after taking the first stock. So once this is evened up, it can be a lot different. So GRAvITy getting that lead extended, very nice.
Sorry about that, y'all. I just had to update the commentary. But as my co-commentator Emoticon was saying, we've got the interesting matchup of Fox versus Snake. I think obviously Snake's main goal is to just keep him out. It doesn't look like Shun is doing the greatest job of that. It looks like he's trying to aggress. But with a lead like this, you kind of have to, especially when it's 3-1.
Amazing two-frame there coming out. Fox's down smashes, forward smash, really good two-frame options. A lot of Foxes prefer to just go for the ledge trap, but those options are available, and they gotta remember them.
I like that knowledge about the down air on the shield earlier, back airing out of that. But it looks like GRAvITy is kind of running away with this game here. It's a 3-1 lead, and Shun is at kill percent. But Shun gonna get the first stock of the game for him to try and make some form of a comeback here.
Very impressive gameplay coming out from GRAvITy. Snake, a character that has no shortage of kill options, and Fox, a character that is not particularly heavy. Top 10 lightest in the game, I believe, but still managing to lift to 170. Very, very impressive.
The thing I'm impressed most about personally is that he hasn't gotten really edge guarded much, and Snake is a character that's pretty competent at edge guarding, and Fox very susceptible to that.
Absolutely, and that back air is going to kill. That move, a bit infamous for having some fake kill screens, but that was not
that
one
back
of them.
air did not lie tonight, and I feel like it might not lie in future games.
Big thing there that I was noticing from GRAvITy was that he was avoiding those horizontal launchers like forward tilt that would knock him off stage, avoiding getting grabbed for the forward throw or back throw that would put him off stage and put him into that edge guard scenario. We never really saw him off stage at all. The only time he did die, he was dying from center stage.
Yeah. I'm very curious to see what type of counter pick that Shun is going to go for here, because I feel like some of Snake's best stages might also be pretty good for Fox. I don't think Fox necessarily has a bad stage, to be honest, but the ones I'm primarily thinking of are places like Battlefield and Kalos are really good for Fox and also pretty decent for Snake, so I don't know how this is going to go.
Neither of these stages really lacking many options here on Kalos. Fox in particular, you know, you got those side platforms to help him out with his recovery, but we're going to be seeing the switch to Bowser here. Very, very interesting choice. Would have expected to stick with Snake.
I don't know how to feel about the Bowser pick, especially because while he can deal with the killing, he's going to have a lot of trouble with this, precisely, getting combo food. He's at 72 and has 85 and hasn't even hit him once. This is the matchup.
Absolutely. Fox, the character, if there's one thing that he's very good at, it's racking up the damage. Maybe he sometimes struggles to kill, but racking up the damage, not a worry in the slightest. As you can see there, though, even the charged up smash, not enough. Bowser's weight combined with Kalos' high blast zone is going to keep him in the game longer.
I'm not entirely sure. Well, I was going to say I'm not entirely sure if this Bowser pick is working out, but GRAvity's at 80 and he's at 153, so he's definitely in kill percent currently.
This is the great thing about picking Bowser. The big thing, a lot of people don't like playing from that disadvantage, and Bowser will keep you from doing that with his great weight and his ability to just take a stock in only a few interactions, as we're seeing right there. started off that game so rough, but the power of Bowser is being able to always stay in it, and GRAvITy is now the one looking for the kill, looking to struggle to take this stock. How is he going to do it as he continues the advantage take? Great tech chase coming out.
Good back air from GRAvITy there, taking the stock. GRAvITy seems like the type of player where you start at a high percent practically against him. And he's showing this excellently right here, bringing him up to 33 and potentially more. But good down air from Shun to force him to get off him, and let's see what Shun can do to take the stock.
Absolutely. Great wall jump coming out there from GRAvITy to mix up his recovery even just a little bit. Maybe put himself in the range of that fire breath, but he knew that Shun wouldn't pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Great awareness from that.
I feel like Shun is noticing that GRAvITy is not necessarily respecting him, if that makes sense. Like, not in a player sense, but in a, like, I'm going to mash on you sense. He's not respecting Bowser's big hitboxes, Bowser's big damage, because he kind of got away with it in the Snake game and handled him pretty well in the Snake. So I don't know if he's going to, I think he needs to adapt in order to see a better result from this game.
Absolutely, and the big thing that GRAvity's not respecting is that up B out of shield. Fox, a character with amazing frame data, not good enough to prevent that from happening to you though. You gotta respect that. You gotta play careful around Bowser when he's shielding. Great thing about Bowser's shield is that Fox doesn't have many great options off of grab. Most of his options off grab are purely reads, air dodge 50-50s. Not really anything too concrete.
Ooh, he almost died there if he just held right.
Absolutely.
In fact, I think he wanted to. Oh! Good call out from Shun there. Excellent play.
Amazing call out. Bowser's up smash, incredibly strong. Fox very light. Kalos might have a high blast zone, but with that much rage, you're not surviving that.
Yeah.
Not one bit.
And Shun right there proving me wrong with that Bowser pick. I wasn't exactly sure about it, but it seems to be working out for him quite well. I'd love to see how GRAvITy is going to adapt here. Maybe the stage is this problem, and he'll change stages. Maybe the character's the problem, or maybe we'll see some excellent adaptation here. But something needs to change.
Absolutely. Both the stage and character seemed a bit questionable at first, but they absolutely worked out in the end, and you love to see that. You love to see great picks from players.
I wonder where he could go.
Absolutely.
I feel
Fox
like
not a character that struggles on many stages. He's quite good on all of them, but not really amazing on any of them either.
Yeah, I feel like Battlefield, Kalos is apparently Fox's best stage, according to Life. But I feel like Battlefield is also a pretty good pick. The only problem is then that gives Bowser space to like move around and deal with him. And we see the Battlefield pick come out.
Absolutely. Big thing that's going to matter here for both these players on this stage is that this stage gives players a lot of places to land, a lot of ways to mix up your landing, be a lot safer when up in the air. But it looks like GRAvITy doesn't want him to land at all as the Cloud is coming out.
Cloud is a good pick.
Cloud, a character that he has one tool that is very, very dominant in his kit. Well, more like two. Up air for juggles and back air for pressure. And these both make sense against this Bowser pick.
I'm not entirely sure about this pick. I like it. I think it'll do a little bit better than the Fox, but I think the Fox also just needs a little bit of adaptation to make it work. The main problem with the Cloud is that he is not making it back if he falls off the stage. Cloud can fire breath, Cloud can F tilt, Cloud can down tilt, down smash, anything in the book. But it looks as though that GRAvITy is doing a good job with the Cloud, really spacing him out, juggling him. Limit is gonna make him able to come back pretty sufficiently, but it's a shame to waste the limit on that, especially when you've got an even percent game.
Absolutely. But as mentioned before, that Cloud back air is so incredibly long range and so incredibly safe. There's no way he's getting up B out of shield with that move on his side. But it looks like a great Tomahawk side B coming out from Shun. A very, very good option.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I think GRAvITy is playing much too aggressively, to be frank. I think he's just putting aerials into the shield, not expecting to get hit for it, when in fact he does. And that's going to need to change, honestly.
I can agree with that. And it looks like
good edge guard and a good spike, but it was not worth it. As Cloud, you need to just hit that forward air immediately as soon as you get off stage. You do not have time to wait and spike them.
Absolutely very, very unfortunate coming out. And of course, we also saw the downside of taking Bowser to a tri-plat stage back there when he died potentially a little bit early to that upbeat. Cloud, not the heaviest character, but he has some heft to him. Maybe could have survived that side B on a different stage.
Yeah, potentially. I think the biggest thing to worry about with early kills is that Bowser side B on the top platform specifically. But it looks like GRAvITy is doing a very good neutral, very good job of bringing this back. I love that down B to make it back to stage. Very excellent option there. Not many people expect it. Good parry.
Amazing parry option. Cloud's back air -3 on shield. Parry gives you an additional 3 frames of advantage. Bowser side B comes out on frame 6. The math checks out.
A bit of a greedy F smash attempt here. But I'm very curious to see how GRAvITy could potentially bring this back, but I'm not.
Ooh, oh my
Look at
goodness.
cross slash.
Very
He's at
afraid of
95. He's got a big wall named Bowser to overcome it. Let's see if he can do it.
It's definitely a little afraid of him falling out of it there, but it looks like everything's going to be just fine in the end.
Good
We're
back
seeing
air
a
in
lot
the
of
side B.
Seen a lot of GRAvITy playing a lot more passive here. Running, oh my
And
goodness,
the back air
Bowser
just killing
jump
from
scare.
center stage. That's the Bowser effect for you.
That was a jump scare if I've ever seen one before. Freddy Fazbear came into the building.
Zach,